The Trump administration is going to have to make a decision here very soon about the Iran nuclear program. There are two paths to take. A military path where we help Israel deliver a decisive blow against Iran's nuclear infrastructure. I prefer that path. The second path is to negotiate with Iran to try to get them to abandon their nuclear ambitions.
You just saw Senator Lindsey Graham, South Carolina's resident war hawk, making headlines this week calling for the bombing of Iran, saying between peaceful negotiations and all-out destruction, death is his only choice for solving the issue. Of course, we had a peaceful agreement. In 2015, the Iran nuclear agreement capped uranium enrichment at 3.67%, reduced their stockpile by 98%, and cut centrifuges by 2/3. And this was all under strict oversight by the International Atomic Energy Agency, and it ensured that Iran would not have access to nuclear weapons. Graham called this deal a surrender, and in 2018, his bestie President Donald Trump withdrew the US from the deal, all while reimposing hundreds of sanctions on Iran, aiming to choke their economy. He would also go on and kill beloved General Qasem Soleimani in an airstrike that was ruled unlawful by UN experts. Iran responded back by escalating their nuclear enrichment by 60%, shrinking their nuclear breakout time, and bringing us drastically closer to a nuclear entanglement. And this is all that Israel wants. They have been looking for a reason to take out Iran for decades due to them being one of their biggest threats and becoming the regional hegemony. Of course, Trump and Graham have been on the receiving ends of hundreds of millions of dollars in donations from Israel-adjacent super PACs, which I'm sure helps dull the pain of countless deaths that will arise from bombing Iran. The continuous calls for war with Iran are prevalent throughout the Trump administration. Here is Fox News host and newly appointed Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth on it.
Sometimes you have moments, Steve, and I happen to believe that we can't kick the can down the road any longer in trying to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear bomb. They used the killing of Soleimani as an excuse to say, we're scrapping the Iran deal. We all know they were scrapping it anyway. So what better time than now to say, we're starting the clock. You've got a week. You've got X amount of time before we start taking out your energy production facilities. We take out key infrastructure. We take out your missile sites. We take out nuclear developments. We take out popular capabilities. Or, you know what, take out a Quds headquarters while you're at it if you want. I understand that's not a popular idea.
And to make matters worse, Trump has repeatedly talked about Iran's plans to assassinate him, saying he has left instructions to completely level Iran if it were to happen.
That would be a terrible thing for them to do, not because of me. If they did that, they would be obliterated. That would be the end. I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left, and they shouldn't be able to do it.
Leaving instructions to destroy Israel's biggest threat if he were to be assassinated seems to be an open invitation to Mossad to take you out, but clearly this is something Trump believes in strongly. And here we are, with the Trump administration drowning in Israel's cash, ditching a deal that prevented Iran from securing nuclear weapons, psychopathic warmongers like Lindsey Graham in Congress begging for death and destruction, leaving us, the American people, closer to nuclear war than ever.